Welcome to our second part of our first two-parter, which is questions for Pam.
Oh, that's so nice. Thank you. Oh,
What do you mean that's so nice? Thank you.
Well, it's nice that people would think to send in a question. I wouldn't bother.
I asked them to.
Oh, well, then that's all right. Thank you.
Yes. Thank me.
Thank you, Garfi. Thank you, Garfi.
Thank you, Garfi. Thank you, Garfi. That's right.
Yes, you're so good.
We've already caught up, seen how you've been. Now, you said you did say you'd had before we jump right back in, you found a funny picture of me.
Oh, no, I found a funny picture. Well, I've got a couple of, yes, there is one. Look, I have to show you this one. Look, that's you. Is that at college?
Yes. And that is...
And you're absolutely passed out, aren't you?
Passed out, pants down.
Yes. And it looks like you're genuinely asleep, doesn't it?
It does. And then...
It's not an act, is it that?
Well, what the hell is on my crotch? Not a question I'm comfortable asking you, but what is that?
Oh, God. And what are you holding? It looks like you're holding... Looks like you've got a catheter.
A what? A catheter?
A catheter.
Wait, hold it up a little higher.
Doesn't it? Because it's like you're holding the bag.
Why? Why in the name of God? I don't know. Who knows?
Anyway, and then we're going on that same theme. Look, that must have been your college toilet.
I was. Yeah, thank you.
That's where you emptied your catheter into. All
right, we're good, Mum. Have you had fun? Thanks for coming.
I didn't realize. I never looked. I just looked at you asleep. Prostrate.
This is the weirdest start to one of these we could have possibly had. It starts with you. It looks like I'm laying down and I have a machine on my penis, and then the second one is just of a toilet. This is what happens when you take the wheel. We've already established this.
Yes.
I have no clue what is going on in that other picture.
You better get you back on the wheel.
Yes, it's time for me to be in charge again. Okay, so we were asking some questions. We'd had some good ones. I'd like, we'll do that one in a second. This is a good first one. Well, let's do this one first. What is possibly the most embarrassing memory you have of Gareth when he was a teen or a kid?
Oh, gosh, where do I begin?
What?
I don't think I ever got embarrassed, though, really. I'm trying to think. I mean, you did do some funny things, didn't you?
Crazy things.
Trying to think. Well, the funniest was the pizza on the roof, wasn't it?
Pizza on the roof, which I think we covered here.
Yes, and
where I ordered a Domino's pizza because you and I were in a fight, and so I lowered rope for him to put the pizza in on the roof, and then I brought it up and gave him money.
Yes, and you'd made a pulley, and you said you hadn't, but then I remember you wheeling a tip down to the man as well.
You've added some elements to the story for sure, but that just happens with time.
It was the truth. It was the truth. No, you've forgotten.
Right, surely, absolutely, exactly. Anything else? I mean, I drove the car. Well, my friend Steve drove the car through the house, kind of, and then I took the blame.
Oh yeah,
we'd been drinking.
Yes, you knocked down the porch.
There was one time on my birthday when I opened a Newcastle off of the table and it broke, and I drank it still. My lip was bleeding, and I was drinking.
I remember our neighbour. I think Mum and I, wait a minute, we'd gone to Michigan. I think Fiona was there. And when I got back, she said that she'd looked out and she could see all these lights, and you were having a great big party and everybody was smoking. And
I can't believe Mrs. Nielsen ratted me out like that.
No.
Cool.
That wasn't really embarrassing. I think that was a shock. But that was when you knocked the porch down as well, wasn't it?
No, that would be a different time.
Was that a different?
No, there was general debauchery. I really brought the debauchery as a teen.
Oh, and I know another thing. You didn't like the sun, and so in fact, I think I have a picture.
Okay, what pictures?
You did. I can back it up with a picture. You didn't like this, and you, there's you on the death slide in your sun outfit. That's how you used to dress.
No. But that's no. Wait, pull back. Mom, you're higher up. Hold it higher up. All right, there you go. That's not me. That's me dressed as like a Parisian person. Like I would just wear weird outfits.
Yes.
Like I would just put on weird ensembles. You can drop that adorable picture.
Okay. Yeah.
I would put on these weird outfits and dress like a Scotsman or a French person or just I don't know.
Or a wait. And then you dress in a woman's satin dress.
And then I'd wear dresses, yeah.
I think we've mentioned this, but I'd be having a party, or we'd all be having a party, and you could hear people whispering, what's wrong with Gareth? And nobody was batting an eyelid, only the people that had never been to one of our parties. And I remember
in a dress
that purple waitress outfit.
Yep, I had a couple different dresses I like to wear.
And you had a satin, like lacy,
very
horrible
lacy prom dress, a beautiful gown.
Yes,
a gown. I mean that was weird. I mean, obviously I think it's totally fine to do that. It's just people. I mean, it was, and especially in Wisconsin, a little more conservative, so it's a little more strange.
Yeah.
What was it like, kind of having to raise me solo for a while? The question is, what was it like being a single mom? You were a single mom for my teenage years, really. It was just It
was actually fine. Yes, it didn't bother me really, because I mean, your father travelled quite a bit anyway.
Yeah.
So no. I mean, there were times when it was hard, but
I think it was hard. It was a hard, situation for us to sort of go through it, but we went through it together. It was strange. Yeah. It was kind of like galvanizing in a very odd way.
It was in a very odd way, but I think I don't know. I think as you got a little bit older, I think we sort of supported one another. And Nick, I mean, Nick was there as well, so it was.
Nick was there. Oh.
Yeah.
This is one. Did Pam ever get high?
Once.
I think twice.
No, it was once.
The only time was with me?
Yes. Yeah. And I swore, I mean, to this day, I never ever touched pot.
No, I remember, yeah.
No.
But the story there is that I wasn't a good shepherd into getting stoned, because I got you guys too high. I should have gotten you a little high. It was you and your sister. I should have gotten you a little high, and I got you really high.
Yeah, I just remember going into the house, and I couldn't walk forwards.
Well, I walked in and you were on the couch. I thought you were on the phone because I heard you talking. And I walked into the room and I looked around the room. There's nobody else in there. And I was like, oh shit, this is not good. And I go, Mom, who are you talking to? You go, Garfy, I've never felt so awful.
Did I really?
Yeah,
I don't remember.
You were gone.
No, I remember crawling up the stairs to bed and just going into bed. And
you must have slept like a log that night.
Yeah.
No 4:30 a.m. cup of tea that night.
No, and never again. Never again. No.
Didn't like it.
No, I didn't like it. Didn't agree with me.
What do you remember what you didn't like about it? You felt maybe a little out of control?
I think it made me feel like I was going to throw up, and I remember trying to walk forward, and I couldn't walk forward, and I kept walking backwards.
You're like a Roomba hitting a wall.
No, I was outside, and
you'd been drinking a little. I think you'd had a garage sale that day.
We'd had a garage sale, and it had been really successful. I think
so we wanted to celebrate by putting you in a car.
Yeah, by making me walk backwards.
Yes, exactly. Okay. Yeah, it was crazy. Yes. I think most people probably do want to get their parents stoned. It's not the greatest idea.
Well, it was silly of me. And I remember your friend saying, well, I've got some in the car. Do you want to try it?
You said, have you been smoking pot? And I said, yeah. And you said, got any more? Like you were a cool kid. And I was like, what? Like I said to my buddy Bill, I was like, let's roll a joint for my mother. This is amazing. So we rolled you a joint. And man, did you guys smoke it.
And I probably smoked all of it.
I tried, I should have just had you guys take a couple little baby hits.
Yes.
Made you
Yes.
take way too many.
I think I sort of remember saying to you, "Oh, it's doing nothing. This is ridiculous."
Well, that's the problem with pot, is that you smoke, you don't instantly go, it's not like, it's like how you take a pill. You take a pill, you wait a while. You take a hit of pot, you wait a while because the effects will come on slowly. And so you were going, I'm not feeling anything. I'm not feeling anything. Meanwhile, your body's going, oh shit, the check's in the mail. It is not good, And then that's why you're on the couch going, yeah, I said, that's why we do it. That's why we do it. Oh, hello. I've never felt so awful. This person says, I just want to hear more stories as cute as Nan, I've had a wash. So I must have said that Russ story at some point.
Yes.
So that's when my cousin got christened into the Church of England, and he was a baby.
You.
So we both did. I did as well, but he got christened and he got dunked under, and as soon as he came up, he looked at Nan and he goes, Nan, I've had a wash.
Yeah, I got a wash.
I got a wash. Pam, when you were a child, what was the life you thought you'd have? Did you ever think you'd be a surrogate mom for many of us who have lost our moms and famous? What is your main piece of advice on how to live the life one wants? So let's break these down very quickly. When you were a child, was this the life you thought you'd have?
Never gave it a thought.
Yeah, you probably didn't though, because you were from pretty poor beginnings, so you probably didn't think you would have as many things as you have now.
No, but I mean, it was post-war, and so most people around, I mean, people from my class, I mean, I hate to say it, but you mixed with people from the same background, really. So you never knew. I mean, and in the aristocracy,
you never knew, right?
No, you never knew. No.
Did you ever think you'd be a surrogate mom for many of us who have lost our moms? I mean, that's one thing I do read in comments from time to time, is that people say, that they've lost their moms and they do get some sort of joy out of this. Did you ever think you'd be a surrogate?
No, never.
Did you ever think you'd be sort of oddly famous in some sort of random way?
No, never. No. It's just
out of the experiences we've been able to share through, the dollop and other things like that, what is your favorite thing? Do you have a favorite thing?
I think just overall, family is so important to me, and it's a shame that
experiencing through the dollop. Have you
through the dollop? I think it's lovely just to see you successful, and
I think it would be when you were at a show in London and they brought you, and I brought you up on stage, and there was 800 people stomping their feet, chanting Pam. What is the main piece of advice on how to live the life one wants?
I
really good though. Don't, Mom. Don't make this really hit home. Don't not nail this.
Well, I think for me, it's very selfish, really, but just having the time to think about myself, and if I want to eat breadsticks for breakfast, I can. If I want to stuff myself with cheese, I can. If I want to have a glass of champagne, I can.
So you would say
all that is happiness.
So you would say indulge.
Yes, I'd say just, and if I want to go walking, I can do it whenever I want. If I
try to do what you can, try to have a life where you can do what you want.
Yes, exactly. Yes.
But easier said than done, but yes.
Easier said than done, and I'm very, very fortunate, and I count my blessings.
Yeah. Well, you have 2 sons who take care of you a lot too, and out of those 2, would you pick a favorite or?
Absolutely not.
Okay, interesting.
No.
Is your mom dating hubba, which I found a bit offensive?
What's hubba?
That's like a way of saying, like, I'm asking because I'm interested.
Oh, heck.
That's somebody asking if you're single, essentially. Are you dating? Have you hidden a boyfriend from me? Do you have a boyfriend hidden in that place?
No, don't have a boyfriend.
Maybe behind one of those couch pillows or...
No, if he's here, he's gone.
Right. Men. And what was the naughtiest thing Gareth did as a child, and how severe was his punishment, if any was received at all?
The naughtiest thing you did.
You kind of already covered some. I mean, I got in trouble a lot at school.
Yes, you did.
I would get punished at school a good amount. And I don't really, you grounded me once for a month. I got in some trouble in high school for being at a pot dealer's place.
Yes.
Remember all that shit hit the fan.
Yeah.
And then I think you grounded me for like a month at one point you did. And I think you only did it because you'd slowly learned that that's what parents were doing. So you were kind of doing it like knowing you should do it, but not really knowing what the hell it meant.
Well, I think the trouble is this is terrible, really. This is just not a good thing. But when you punish your child and you have to have them around you all the time, as a parent, it's really hard.
Well, that's
because it's a punishment on you.
Yeah, that's what someone was saying about COVID. Like, how would you and I handle COVID times? Like, I do think, it'd be crazy. We'd drive each other bonkers.
Yes.
Yeah. So but you definitely grounded me. There was never any spanking, but there was groundings. You grounded me a number of times.
Yeah, I think I did it. I think I might have done a few times, but I think, only like you say, only because I thought, well, I better do it because people will just think I'm a terrible mother.
Well, and that was what was shitty too, because I go, a month is crazy for this. And you go, no, a month. And I'd be like, you don't know how to ground. Be like, I
don't remember ever doing a month. I think I might have done
then I definitely snuck out during the month.
Yeah.
Maybe you don't know any of this. But yeah, you definitely grounded for me for a month, and I definitely snuck out. Yeah.
Did I? Yeah. I always remember, though, that you were, I think this has come up, that although you were a bit of a monkey, you were always so respectful towards me. And you would say to your friends, if I'd gone up to bed or whatever, and you would say, you can do this, but don't you go anywhere near my mother's room, Yeah. Sometimes I'd have to call down the laundry chute to tell you all to shut up. Yeah. And then I'd get high on the pot from the chute.
Oh, God, I've never felt so awful. Yeah,
and the alcohol.
The chute, yeah.
The fumes of the alcohol.
We tried, we were living different lives. Where have you fallen to? Oh, hello. There you are. Okay. Green.
I want to show you. There's a picture of me with my favorite drink.
Oh, you are. Champagne.
Yes.
Green shoots are now showing here in the UK. Are you interested in gleaning some green shoots?
Ooh, shoots, Where?
I don't have the specific coordinates. I can find them.
You better make sure that person lets you know, and I need to know.
Okay, so you're interested in maybe procuring some of these green shoots.
I don't know what the green shoots are like. Is that bean sprouts?
So let's just say that you've already gladly said yes to gleaning the thing that you don't know what it is.
Yes, definitely.
The addiction to glean is so strong.
Yes, yeah.
Did you say you're a glean machine?
I haven't thought about it, but it's a good idea.
I think I rather like you are. I think it's very likely that you are. Okay, so we'll put a pin in the glean of the green. We'll see.
Yes. Aren't there? Oh no, what's that chain of restaurants in California? Is it Green Shoots or Tender Shoots or
Tender Greens?
Tender Greens, that's right. Yes.
Never that good.
No.
It looks like it should be. It has good things on the menu, and then you get it, and it always feels like it's from yesterday.
Yeah, and
the greens aren't tender. You don't want tender greens. You want crispy greens.
Well, and greasy greens.
And they're greasy greens. Yes, it's a very interesting little nit. They're trying to get away with some shit. We're not going to let them. I think you and I are onto them pretty strongly, Pamela.
Yes, exactly. I'm not water.
Yes. You just said you were maybe, but yes, I agree. This person would like to know how you're so damn adorable.
Oh, that person needs to spend a bit more time with me.
Yeah, you are adorable. Yes, you are. You really are. You're like a good combination of a number of things. You're very sweet. You're very pretty. You're very mischievous. You've got a lot. There's a lot going on behind those little eyes of yours. One of which the pupil is a lot larger than the other.
Yes, huge.
Because you hit your head when you were a child. No, you can't.
No. It's called Aides pupil, apparently.
Called what?
Aides, AIDS.
Oh, because you got it in the 1980s. It was a crazy decade, man. We all had 80s people.
That would be
I was at the Roxy one time. I was with Slash from Guns N' Roses, and we both had major 80s people. It was nuts. How come your folks actually moved to the States? Someone says they may have missed this. What was the initial reason why you moved to the States?
Because your father had the opportunity to work, but he's working for a British company, and they wanted to promote their products in America.
Right.
And they moved two of the salesmen, and your father was one, and the other was a man from Wales.
Right.
And
not a Wales from man.
Yeah. And so they moved our two families. They stayed on the East Coast, and we went to the Midwest. We came to the Midwest.
How different things would have been if you went to the East Coast. Do you ever think about that?
No, I don't really. I think I would have liked to have gone that way though at the time.
I bet you would have definitely liked to have gone that way.
Yeah, because they were close to New York, and you know we'd gone to Cleveland.
When you moved to Cleveland, and you thought you were headed to Beverly Hills.
Yes, I did, and I didn't. I think the weather was a bit of a shock. It was a bit cold.
You told me the first time you laughed since you got to the States. Do you remember what it was?
No. Saturday Night Live.
What was it?
It was Saturday Night Live.
What part though?
What was this? Andy Kaufman.
Yeah, it was when he did the Mighty Mouse song, and he'd go, "Here I come to save the day."
And he had a little suitcase or a little record.
Yeah, no, that's where you come out. You go, "Thank you very much."
Yes, I thought it was hilarious. I loved it.
That stuff was so funny.
Yeah.
Just here I come to save the day. All right. Firstly, Pam is the best virtual mother stand-in for those of us who have lost ours. That being said, I need to know what her skincare routine is. I need to look as good as Pam when I'm her age.
Don't really have one. I
know that when you put cream on, you go dab, 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 dab.
Me?
Yeah, you used to.
You're joking.
You used to.
I just slap it on.
You used to take Nivea, and you used to go dab, 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 dab.
Nivea.
Dab.
Yes, I did. Yes, yeah. I don't know. I don't think I've got particularly good skin, but I just keep it moist all the time because I've got really, really dry skin. And I just read last week that cleansing is the most important thing.
What, washing your skin?
And to make sure that you use, the old rough face cloths, and to make sure that so that you get the dead skin off.
Wait, where did you read this? Rag Weekly?
No, it was in a proper skincare book. My sister and I were together.
They said take the cloth and really rub your face with the cloth.
Well, not really, but to make sure
get in there. Get
the dead skin off.
Get in
all
there.
The time. Yeah, get in there. Get in there. Get in. But no, close up, it wouldn't look that good. But I do put oil on.
So you would say moisturize and keep your distance. Those would be your
moisturize, keep your distance, and then do this I've just started this new washing routine.
And then really get in there with a rag. All right.
Really get in there.
Really get in there with a rag. Corrie or EastEnders? Those are two British soaps.
Oh, Corrie and EastEnders. Yeah, don't watch either.
Neither.
Never got into English.
No
soaps.
interest. Yeah.
No.
Did you ever watch Neighbours or Home and Away? That was also.
No, never watched those. No.
I like Neighbours. Neighbours with a little understanding. Yeah. Neighbours. Everybody needs good neighbors. All right.
Yes.
Who is your favorite comedian from the UK?
Oh, there's so many. I like Peter Kay. I haven't seen him lately. I loved Tony Hancock. I mean, he's disappeared.
But are there any current UK stand-ups that you like? Tony Kay? Is that a bigger bloke?
I like David Mitchell. I know you don't.
I don't dislike David Mitchell, but yeah.
And I love Lee Mack. And then we get a program here. It's called Would I Lie to You? Oh, and there's a German guy we're getting here now. He's so funny. But this program, Would I Lie to You, is brilliant.
Okay.
And
I like that show that guy did with his mother as well.
Ranganation.
Ranganation. Yeah, that's right.
I think he's hilarious. Yeah.
Okay. People know about my Green Bay Packer tattoo. What do you think my next tattoo should be, and where?
I think it should be something that you design, really arty. Get somebody, or design it yourself. I'll help you. It should be dark, done in dark ink.
Okay.
And it should be on your shoulder at the back.
Okay. That is just.
How about that for an answer?
That's a fucking good answer.
Isn't
I'll
it?
tell you what I like. You just got it. You just nailed it.
Yeah.
What is the most PG rated fun you've ever had?
PG rated what? Film.
Fun.
Like
what's some wholesome fun you've had?
Let me think. Help me.
Walking, gleaning.
Yes, I love all that. I
travel.
I love walking along the canal. But they're looking for something a bit dirty, aren't they?
No, PG. That means this is the right. They don't want dirty.
No, I
don't want dirty. Please don't make it dirty. No. Hey, Mom, what's the dirtiest fun you've ever had?
Slipping in the mud.
Oh yeah, I'm sure.
No, I love the canal. To me, that is just such pleasure to walk along. There's one stretch of the canal here that's absolute. You've been. That's where Graham is, the goose.
Graham the goose is your friend, who's now too popular for you now. He's too cool.
Well, no, some rich people must have moved to this house. He's got a house. Yeah. They've given him a floating house. He doesn't seem to leave his. He's got his own lake. They've cleaned it all up.
Why would you leave? Why would you leave?
And he's even got a statue man standing on the edge of the water.
Oh, well, it doesn't get better than having a statue man on the edge of the water.
Yeah.
Do you think Channel 4 is not as good as it used to be?
I would agree. I think television here in general isn't as good as it used to be.
I agree. It's getting shittier. During the apocalypse, what is your role? Okay, so for example, do you teach vegetable gardening to the kids, or are you more of a murderous war chief that collects thumbs on a necklace?
Oh, no, the first one.
Vegetable planting?
Yes, trying to teach.
Have you ever been in a fight?
Me?
Yeah.
No, I remember at school once, somebody had made fun of my sister, sister Hillary, Nigel's.
How dare they?
Nigel's wife. Yeah. And her name was Judith Coolidge. And I remember saying to her, how could you make fun of my sister? That's terrible. And then, I don't know, it just turned into an argument. I think,
maybe, yeah.
Yeah, I think so. Anyway, and then she said, right, Pamela Davis, I'll meet you after school. And I said, right, Judith Coolidge, I'll be there. And I can't remember what happened, but I think she was there, and then both of us sort of
I don't think you fought.
Then we went home.
Yeah. Very, very good. More wars should be fought like that. Yes. This is going to be our final one, Mom. Let's see.
Yes.
We're right on time. You ever regret a major life choice, but you have to stick with it because you talked a big game and now you're too embarrassed or too wrong?
No, I'm sure I did, but I just have this ability. I'm quite lucky, really. I just look back and think, you're in another stage now, and I try to not. My mum never looked back, and I try to.
She had a bad neck, though.
Pardon?
She had a bad neck.
A bad neck?
Just kidding.
But that's right. No, probably, but fortunately, at my age, you sort of don't remember.
Here's the last one we'll do.
Yeah.
I'd like Pam's parenting rules. My son is nuts. See picture below. Any help is accepted.
Oh, I love him. That is hilarious.
Looks like a little Austin Powersy. That's very much like how I would be.
Wait a minute. Don't go anywhere.
Jesus, don't fall out of the chair.
No, wait a minute. I want to show you something. Wait a minute. This is so funny. Wait a minute. Hang about. Don't go anywhere, Andrew. Don't cut this off. Where is it? Wait a minute. Where is it?
Hang on a minute. Wait a minute.
Oh, flaming north.
Oh, you were just about to say the F word.
I know. No. Wait a minute. Oh, where is it? Where is it? I just found it.
Wait a minute. Hang on a minute. Wait a minute.
I must have left it in the kitchen, I think.
Wait a minute.
Oh, that's such a shame. It's such a pity because it's me with this exactly the same great big glasses.
Oh, that's funny.
Oh, no, I've got it.
Oh, it's a miracle. We've done it.
Yeah, so tell this person, look, I could be his mom.
Yeah, you could be the mom. All right, lovely. Perfect. All right, Mommy. Very funny. Well, love you. Thank you for your help. Any dates you want to promote? Are you appearing anywhere?
No, I'm not appearing anywhere. Just down on the canal in the morning with my filthy, dirty clothes on.
What a humbling statement.
Whatever.
What a humbling statement. Whatever.
Yes.
There, and I would say that's your mantra. Whatever.
Yeah. Whatever. Yes.
All right, Mommy. A pleasure.
Yes, and you, darling. Yeah.
Fare thee well.